giving me this opportunity to tell you guys and inspire you guys in who you are, where you are going, and how to use Fourth Industrial Revolution. Just a brief background about myself. I'm Willie Fouche. I'm the facility manager at Forensic Pathology Service Bronkhorstspruit. Yeah, you'll ask the question, how can a person that works with the dead come this morning and inspire you to do better and to be the best of you? Well, working with the dead actually makes me humble, because that is the only place where all of us are actually equal. And when you are today in your grade 12 and looking at your future, you'll also know that one day you'll also have to die. So I want to inspire you today to say that each and every person are unique. How are you unique? You're unique with your fingerprints. There is not one person in the world that have the same fingerprints. So that is one of your, just by looking at your fingerprints. Let everybody look at your fingerprints. Look at your thumb. And the person next to you, he maybe look almost like you, but he doesn't have the same fingerprint. Even identical twins don't have the same fingerprint. So that is how unique you are. And I started working on a project of identifying human remains at the mortuaries and giving them a voice. Because when you are deceased, you cannot tell anybody who you are. You cannot tell anybody what happened to you. But by then collecting this deceased fingerprints with unique scanners and using Fourth Industrial Revolution, I could identify this deceased, give them a voice, identifying them, and then reconciling them with their family members. And then at the end of the day, tell these family members what happened to their loved one and giving them closure at the end of the day. And what I always say about the Fourth Industrial Revolution, yes, it's a tool to assist us in going further, but it mustn't take over the basics. If we can do the basics correct, being human beings, still having a heart for each other, loving each other, and doing the basics right, and then use Fourth Industrial Revolution to empower us, to assist us, to improve the service that we are doing, then we can and create a better society at the end of the day. And remember this today, that you are unique. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Fouche. It is quite important for us to remind them how important the 4IR is to the modern generation. And quite certainly that you are one amongst the innovators, the greatest of them all in the country. I just want you to tell them what you've innovated and how it works.
Yes. So all these guys that are using fingerprint scanners, they used to brag to say that you cannot scan a deceased fingerprint. It's liveness detection. And as you see in the media and everywhere, that we are struggling with lots of human remains that are unidentified in our mortuaries, government mortuaries, even hospital mortuaries. So with this, I thought, how can we now look at a different way to assist us to identify these human remains? And through the CSIR, they then came to us with a pilot project to say, can we not enhance the capturing of these fingerprints, the quality? And I gladly accepted this challenge. They then came with a laser machine to check if we cannot collect his fingerprints. But I told them, can we not compare apples with apples? Use normal digital fingerprint capturing scanners to collect his fingerprints. And they gladly also accepted this challenge. And in conjunction with the team, we then proved that we can collect fingerprints, quality fingerprints, with normal biometric scans. And then also link this up with the Department of Home Affairs. If, for instance, a person comes into our government mortuaries that are mutilated, that don't have a face, but the family say, but this is his ID number. We can then populate the software, collect the left and right thumbprints, and then within 3 minutes have a full report saying, yes, this fingerprint matches with the fingerprints on the Home Affairs database. And then the family can get closure as soon as possible, do not have to go through a trauma to look at this human remains that are so mutilated. So I then enrolled this into the CPSI Awards of the innovators and was awarded second runner-up in the country 2 years back. So this was an honor to me. And from my side, we can just say, let's stay humble. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes when you innovate. And it doesn't have to be fourth industrial revolution if you want to innovate. You can innovate in your community, at your home. You can come up with innovation to improve your life at the end of the day.
Now, thank you so much. I just want to check if they have any question to you before we can bid ourselves goodbye. Any question? You don't have any question? Yes. Is it a new story? Well, were you able to see them?
No, I was not able to see them.
Oh my goodness, you were supposed to see these lovely faces. Okay, no problem. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it so much. And I hope and believe that they'll be inspired and they'll get to be inspired to innovate as well, so that they could be one of the greatest in the future, because we are teaching them to become future millionaires, future billionaires by innovations.
That's correct. And you see, the thing is, I know everybody is speaking about AI and taking our jobs and stuff like that. But if we're going to look at, we must always put the human being first in anything that we innovate on. Because if you take the human being out of that innovation, your innovation will not work. And the other thing is, dream big, take risks. Calculated risks, and you will go far. There must have been a creator for AI. AI cannot work on its own. There will always be a place for human beings in society.
Thank you so much. And that was lovely. We really enjoyed speaking to you. And remember the promise. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Eric. And guys, be blessed and all of the best with the exams. Salakabotse.